picture you're a woodcarver, an aspiring woodcarver. And there's the ultimate master of carving wood. And he works at this woodworking shop. And you don't know a dang thing about carving wood, but you want to become one of the best. You've seen the life that this woodcarver has lived, and you want that life. And so every day you show up as an apprentice to work, and the woodcarver says, I want you to make this. And he proceeds to show you what is literally an impossible wood carving. It's something you don't even, it doesn't even make sense. It breaks the laws of physics. From your understanding, your limited view, it's perfect. And nothing you could ever do will touch that. But he says, try and work on this and turn something in. And so you chip away and hack at and just demolish this piece of cedar wood, and you sheepishly knock on his door and go to turn it in. And he says, okay, great, thank you, we'll see you tomorrow. And he's not mad, he's not frustrated, and he just says, see you tomorrow. And you go, okay. And then, you're learning and you're watching him some more, and okay, well, this time the angle at which he chipped things was a bit better. And let's repeat this process day in, day out. But his only rule is that you have to knock on his door every day. You have to turn in your piece of wood. No matter how bad it is, he wants you to account for the work that you've done, and he just wants to see that you've tried. But you don't realize that in the beginning. You're just so caught up and concerned with making this perfected thing and seeking out all these resources to do so, and you're failing miserably. And right when you think you're getting good, you realize you actually are maybe worse than when you started. And it's just this brutal process. Well, as time goes on, you realize, and you look back at all the wood carvings you've turned in, you're actually getting pretty good. And while you might not make this perfect wood carving that he showed you, you're making things that you don't think you could have any other way other than observing what he's doing. And you've realized because of him, you've been enabled to be incredibly skilled at carving wood. But the point is, you turn something in every single day. You knocked. And there was other apprentices that started when you did, and they would fail pretty bad. And when they'd fail, they just for like a week or two or a month. And, there was a couple apprentices for years. They just said, you know what, I'm not going to come back until I can turn in the perfect one. I hate just turning in something that's marginally better than the day before. I'd rather just wait till I figure it out. And then I'll have the confidence to knock on his door. Well, many of those people never come back. And if they do, it's a long time later, and they're starting from ground zero usually. And they kind of pick up the pieces from where they left off. But meanwhile, you've every day knocked and turned something in, and the master has been grateful that you've done that. And he wants you to start going after those people who've left and stopped turning things in, and to help to remind them of why they started in the first place. Hopefully you can get what I'm getting at there. Jesus Christ just wants you more than anything, more than your perfect wood carving. He wants you to knock at his door and leave him whatever you carved that day. Let him teach you and show you how to be better. But the point is the knocking. It's the accounting for what you've tried to do. Are you accounting for it? And if you are every single day, that's the point. You're living it, you're doing it, and that is something to be so happy for, to rejoice in with others, confess and love the process of getting better and becoming a better human, because that's all repentance is. It's just Christ saying, hey, come and knock, come talk to me. I'm here, but you gotta account.